Healthcare costs are a significant expenditure for self-insured organizations and, in fact, represent one of the largest budgeted costs. Additionally, self-insured organizations serve as the health plan sponsor, with their leadership team in human resources, total rewards and benefits on point to exercise and fulfill the fiduciary role as a plan sponsor. Therefore, benefit leadership require timely and detailed access to their healthcare data, claims, and all supporting documentation for those expenditures. Unfortunately, if you've ever requested access to your own paid healthcare claims data, the concerns expressed below in the Self-Insured Employer Bill of Rights may not be immediately apparent. Upon requesting healthcare claims data, the health insurance carriers generally provide a level of responsiveness ranging from plotting accommodation, 6 months or more to receive data, to the subtle elimination of critical fields, to outright refusal to provide the self-insured employer their own claims data. Because of rapidly escalating medical and pharmaceutical costs, the high rate of billing errors, large variations in pricing for the same procedures in the same geographic area, and the overall lack of transparency over our data, we hereby execute the following Self-Insured Employer Bill of Rights. Ownership of claims data. Claims data is owned by us, the self-funded employer. The health insurance carrier functions only as a medical payment processor on our behalf, but is not granted ownership rights over our medical and pharmacy claims data. We expect our carrier to share the price you paid with our checkbook to a provider. Unwillingness for us to verify paid amounts versus the contract terms is a violation of our fiduciary responsibility as plan sponsor. Timely access to claims data. As plan sponsor, we have a duty to our employees, our company, and shareholders to ensure we are fulfilling our fiduciary duties. We cannot accomplish this objective if our health insurance carrier refuses to send us complete and accurate data on a timely basis. Health insurance carriers often have undisclosed fees embedded within the self-funded plan. In addition to the more clearly communicated per-head fees, we require full disclosure of any and all fees, including but not limited to the following: network access fees, out-of-network discount negotiation fees, pharmaceutical rebates, educational fees, subrogation fees, claims audits fees, pre-certification administration fees, nurse hotline, telehealth services, wellness programs administered by carrier affiliates, and the selling of our data to third parties. Many of these fees are paid to affiliates of the carrier and may not represent arm's-length transactions. We require at a minimum that all fees are to be disclosed on at least a monthly basis to our self-funded plan sponsor. Performance guarantees need to be calculated and verified by a party independent of the health insurance carrier in order to be considered objective and without financial bias. Adequate claims and medical documentation. Our health insurance carrier must capture and retain sufficient claims and medical records documentation to fulfill our requirements as plan sponsor. We as a public company need to independently verify that our health plan and employees are being billed accurately only for eligible participants and charged a competitive market-based fee negotiated in an arm's-length transaction by our carrier. We require immediate access to claims, medical records, and provider contracts to gain assurance that we are only paying for necessary medical products and services prior to reimbursing the provider. Claims review rights. Our health insurance carrier must provide open and unrestricted access to claims and data to enable comprehensive audits of our own healthcare expenditures. We should have full ability to perform 100% electronic testing of claims for errors, select as large a sample as needed to gain comfort over internal controls, not be limited to 250 or less, request additional claims when error rates are at a higher level than expectations, take as long as needed to perform that audit versus being limited to a specific number of days, retain a firm on a fee basis conducive to our organization to conduct a thorough audit, have full access to the claims data as well as the supporting medical records as needed to fulfill our fiduciary obligations, and impose financial sanctions on our carrier if they have been negligent in the performance of their fiduciary duties. We are Fin Health, and we are here to remind all self-funded employers that they have rights with the carriers that they should be exercising, and chief among them is the right to access your own claims data. For more information about what Fin Health can do for you, please visit our website at finhealth.com or email us at sales@finhealth.com.